everybody, welcome to my channel and Comeback. I'm Kim. I got my jammies on, my Christmas jammies. I know. Guess who got the tree up? I did. Well, Zoe put it up. I gotta decorate it, but he's got it up. I'm so happy. Anyways, I thought we'd chat a bit. Haven't been on here for a while. I got my Christmas jammies on, my Christmas tree up, and I got my Christmas candle. I'm happy. Now if I could just get my energy. Worked on the living room, had to move stuff around. Zoe helped me put the tree up. Did that. I think I showered. We went and ate. And I'm so wiped out. I just hope the energy comes back soon because this just really sucks. And tomorrow I gotta work in my office because I'm gonna move my desk. I'm gonna put it more diagonally over there. Just switch things around, get the feng shui moving a little bit. God, there's so many things I want to talk about tonight with you guys. I did my tree, I covered that. Oh gosh, I got these cards. I can't wait to, The Soul's Journey, and they're lesson cards by James Van Praagh. I hope I said his name right. He's been on TV a lot. I really liked him, watching him. Anyways, that, and I got some other things coming. I haven't gotten them yet, but let's see, what was I going to talk to you guys about? We're going to jump around. Anyways, I want to talk about my doctor visit. Like, I haven't been to the doctors lately, and getting COVID and all that crud. But anyways, I get a call, and it says that I need to come in and get my wellness checkup. I'm like, are you serious? I mean, you guys have everything on me, and I got to get another physical. Anyways, I went and did it. But what freaked me out, I'm 60. I'm going to be 61 in January. The nurse came in, she's going through everything with me, and then she goes, you know, you're at that age, we need to do how did she say it, a cognitive test with you. And I'm thinking, so immediately when I hear I gotta take a test, I'm thinking, I never did like pop quizzes. She comes in and she says, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna ask you, say 3 things, and I'm gonna tell you those things, and then you're gonna repeat them maybe 5 minutes from now. You're gonna tell me. Well, for goodness sakes. All I could remember was banana. That was the first one. And the third word was a chair. I forgot what the middle part was. Anyways, then there was a circle, and I had to draw the clock, put all the numbers. She said, make it a face of a clock. And I did that. And then she says, okay, mark the time. I think she gave me 10:10. So I did that. I passed it. But seriously, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, that's kind of like, I feel like kind of like, well, I guess I am in my twilight years. But it's kind of a scary feeling. And I'm in there, and I'm talking to my doctor, and we're going over and talk about everything. And I caught myself saying, I would like to have another 30 years. If I can be, take care of myself and be in my mind and, function. I know I won't be running marathons and all that, but I'd like to get 30 more years. And, I was sitting there and I thought, I can't believe I'm asking for 30 more years to be on this earth. 30 more. And I'm talking about that because there were times there were a lot of times with my daughter's passing that I didn't want to live another day. And I'm sitting there and I heard myself say that, and I thought, wow, that's profound. I'm wanting 30 more years here. It was kind of like one of those moments, you know, when you feel like, man, I've come full circle. And I'm glad I didn't give up. I'm glad I kept getting back up. I'm glad I didn't let the world break me and all the meanness and not so nice people. And I just realized I'm very blessed. I'm very blessed. It makes me appreciate things a lot more. But I would like my energy back. If any of you guys have any, I don't know, super curious to give energy back, I'm taking the B12 shots. I do that every week. I've been doing that for like over a year because my energy wasn't so good before I got COVID. But anyways, it just lets me know I'm alive, I guess. And I'm gonna talk to you about my car and this, but I want to talk to you guys about Libby and Abby. Libby German and Abigail Williams, the Delphi girls that were murdered. I cannot. I'm just like a dog with a bone, and I can't let go. Okay, this is how I'm going to approach things. I go with what I get intuitive when I talk to the girls and I, ask questions and I do the cards and all that. But I'm hearing all this stuff going. I'm going on YouTube and I'm hearing all these different things. And trust me when I tell you, I went down so many rabbit holes on Delphi. I've decided I need to put all that I hear away and concentrate on on me. And no, I'm not special. I'm just somebody that seeks out truth and justice. And I get a lot of things intuitive, but a lot of it, I get what I get, and then I go and I look for information. I go into the public records. I look at things, and I try to, what I've got, I go into what I find to be facts and that they're truth. The hearsay and, you can't go on all that. You have to go on what you know to be truth. And I have been so engulfed in them. But I'm telling you, and I spoke about this years ago, there was a child trafficking pedophile ring that they busted in Indiana. Now I'm working on that. And when I get all the facts, you're going to get all of it. Because this did happen. It was in the news. It was in the papers. This was the biggest the biggest bust, not only in the United States, but in the world. And not only were they tracked to Indiana, but there were some of these individuals that were in England, in France, the United Kingdom. They're all over. And it is absolutely disgusting. And they had a system that was so unbreakable. They got by with this. They've got by this, doing this for, well, since the dawn of time, probably it's been going on. But I mean, the names of these people, it will make your hair stand up. Because we're talking people, rich people, people in power. When I do come out with it, you'll have all the names and everything. And I'm telling you, I'm working so hard on this. It's all I've been doing and thinking about and digging deep in. And I believe this whole thing is bigger than we ever thought. And I used to think, okay, if Keegan Kline was on the police radar so soon, right after the girls were murdered, why did they go in, raided the house, find all that evidence, and let him go? Now, my opinion, this is my opinion, and my plan is I hope to be able to bring more evidence to all of you about this, but I believe Keegan Kline and Tony Kline were part of it. They had this network that I'm talking about. It had hierarchy. It had like top guy hierarchy, and then it had different levels to it. And you had to be, to get into this, you have to be, another member has to bring you into it. You have to obviously prove things. And when I say that, they will test you on the sick perversion. And what they do is they have all these, we're talking so many files, probably millions, with the most disgusting things you can imagine on children being done. And they keep this. And there's a, oh God, what did they call it? A Dropbox. It was how you could get in to get keys to go and to look at certain things. Now, I've said this before. If you are into that, something's wrong up here. Something's so wrong. God, how do I want to say that? These people just can't come out and talk to average person about their sickness and their perversion and all that. But they talk with others like themselves. They trade pictures. It's absolutely disgusting. and I believe, my opinion, is they didn't take Keegan down right away because they wanted Keegan to expose more. Keegan's not getting out. You know what? I feel like Keegan was kind of like the orchestrator, putting these things together, getting the girls. Something I did see, God, what channel was it on? And they were talking about, the communication that Libby was having with Anthony Shots' profile. Now, they said in it, this person was saying that Kelsey, Libby's sister, had told Libby about this Anthony Shots profile, probably because good-looking young guy, and you know, I don't know if that's true or not, unless someone says that. I just tend not want to believe anything. I want to stay on my own path here and follow it to the end. I know what I actually drew some cards. If you will just sit here a second, I'm going to go in there, because I did them in the living room. I'm going to get the cards I drew. I still got them. I'm going to put them down for you. Some of it disturbed me, and some of it was the same that I've always got. But let's take a little break, and let me go get that, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Nothing in my chair. I need wheels for my chair. I need a bigger office. Okay. I did this the other evening. And I will be doing more of it. And I'm probably going to get the pendulum out when I... Okay. I'm just going to... These are how I pulled them. Well, as I pull them, I'll tell you them. More than one. Now, before I drew the cards, of course, you know, I meditated and prayed and did everything and asked Libby and Abby to help me. And these are what came forward. Restraints used. Corruption. Wears mask. And I feel like wears mask is, you know how we think of the mask over your face? Well, when I pulled that card, I got the mask of that someone puts on over their true self to portray themselves in a different light. That's what I got with that. I don't know why. I got family knows. That I don't understand. Failed abduction. And I pulled that before too on this. Undercover. No. I got when I pulled the undercover card, I got something is happening undercover, or, and I mean that with law enforcement, or the person that did this was portraying themselves as undercover something. Then I got more than 3. And I remember right before I pulled this more than 3, because I pulled the more than 1 card, I specifically said, Libby, ask her if more were involved. And that's when I pulled the more than 3. Someone knows. I think we all can. This one bothers me. And this is why I wasn't sure if I was going to share this, but I'm just going to lay it down and let the cards fall where they may. And family involvement, I don't want to believe the family was involved. I want to think the family involvement is families being, I don't know, involved in the we'll get back to that one. Staged crime scene, and I've got that too. About every time I've used my crime cards, I've got that. I got knife. I'd ask weapons. I got other victims. Blunt force. I've got that before too. This one I've never got. Dark colored vehicle. Evil. Pedophile. Imposter. Investigation active. Rage. Surveillance. When I pulled that, I thought somebody's under surveillance. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. But I'm sure the police have done this too. Say, you know how they have the Ring doorbells, and, you wonder if something was seen on something that I still say, but let's finish and then I'll say that. Hurts animals. Murder. And bodies moved. And like I said, I don't know. The family involvement bothers me a lot. Unless it's family involvement, like staying involved with the community and trying to, find justice for the girls. I'm going to leave that at that right now. I'm going to keep working on what I'm working on. And then when I get that finished, I will present that all to you guys. And let's see then where it takes us. But yes, I do feel KK and TK they were in. They were the reason this happened. Okay. Okay, let's let that go. I know, it's been a lot. And trust me, I don't bring you every little thing. Like I said, usually I was so sure that this case was ready to pop. As soon as, they were out at the Wabash River and all that, for practically the whole month, I thought, well, something's happening. And, them bringing Klein out there. But what if they're using Klein for something else? I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, not that thousands of people are watching me, but you know what I mean? I don't want somebody, well, you know what, I can't think about that. I don't want somebody that is not good and everything to hear a lot of things I say, because I don't want to, I don't know what the word is I want to use. I don't want to, say anything that could hurt the investigation, or not that I don't know what I could say to do that. I mean, I'm just me, Kim Magical, but you know what I mean. This is just, when it happened, man, it was just gut-wrenching. And I don't know, but I cannot, I just want justice for the girls, that's all. And a trip has been planned. Kay, her back went out, God love her. So we were supposed to go to Covered Bridge Festival in Delphi. Not on the same day, but I really don't think she's going to be able to do either, because she can't walk that much, especially with her back being out. She's got to get well from that to go anyway, but I don't think it's good for her to be out walking. And so I have 2 other people that are going to go with me. I'm not saying what day, but I am going. I don't know if I'll go to Wabash. I don't know. I do know, well, I don't want to give out what I'm going to do and where I'm coming in at and what my plans are, because there could be some nut watching me. But anyways, I can't wait to do that. I can't wait. I've been there, but I haven't walked the trails. And you trust me, I've got my backup. I've got walking sticks. I've got mace. I don't know. I just want to be there, and I just want to feel, it's almost like that's hollowed ground there. I know that's weird to say that, but it does. It seems like. Anyways, I made the girls, Abby and Libby, a bracelet. And I found the charms, and they came together. And I know you guys have seen where there's like a circle, and it's jagged, and it's best friends, and they're broke apart, and they have little gems on them. And so I made Libby and Abby one, and I will leave it at their memorial. It's kind of there. I think they've got a couple. And just show my respects, and and they were best friends. And okay. enough of the seriousness. Well, this next thing is serious. Y'all, I go out in my car. Me and Zoe went somewhere. This was like, oh gosh, last week. We went to the store or something. And I felt terrible, but I kept smelling the smell. And I go, Zoe, is that you? It was really bad. And I go, is that your feet? You know, and I feel bad now. You know what it ended up being? Oh, Lord. Zoe forgot to get the milk out of the trunk of the car with the groceries. Got the groceries, left the milk in there. Well, evidently, when milk goes bad, it did. It pops the jug. And milk, sour, yucky milk went all over my trunk. And the time I located it, well, first we went all through the car. I go, you guys, I blamed it on the grandchildren. I said, you guys have had to have left food in here somewhere. This is just, it is god awful. We've got to find this. Zoe's in the back seat, and all of a sudden Zoe says, I think I found it. It's coming from the trunk. And that's when we found the milk thing. But anyways, okay, so get that out of there. I clean it up, scrubbed it. Well, let me tell you, I don't know what the heck's going on, but it's worse. It's awful. Every time I get in my car, it smells. Open the trunk up, and now it looks like it's growing mold in my trunk of my car. Now I'm like, what am I going to freaking do now? So if any of you out there got any tips, I've been putting cleaners on it. I've been doing everything I can think of. I'm telling you, it's got to go. That smell, it's like a body's back there. It's terrible. So anybody tips on cleaning bad milk that's gone bad out of something to get rid of that smell and nip that mold stuff and then I mean, my car's, it's a 2014, but it's my car and it was nice. I don't want the milk in the back. But anyways, guys, I'm hoping it won't be too long and I'll be back with, what I'm digging up. And then also with the Delphi video when we go. My granddaughter's coming. She's coming Wednesday. So we're going to do some fun stuff. All of us, all three of us. I'm not sure what. I'm thinking about getting them and all of us three going to the Haunted Bridge. I know I've told you all about the Haunted Bridge here in Danville. So I thought maybe it'd be good. It's not quite Halloween, but I thought we could do that. We could go and check that out. And so that's my plans. And I know this has been forever, but I haven't talked to you guys forever. I've been so wanting to talk to you about all this. But anyways, I hope you're all doing well and you're warm. I'm telling you, here in Indiana, it's gotten cold fast. The air conditioner I took out of the window today, it's unbelievable. It's getting cold. I look for snow to hit any day. And with Indiana, you never can tell. So anyways, I love you guys. And I'll talk to you really soon. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to bring to you what I'm working on. It's going to be quite eye-opening. Anyways, I'll talk to you soon. Love and light.